Today I redid some things on the tiny house frame, and I'm going to give you a little tour of what's going on the inside. The bottom half is sheathed all the way around with 15/32 inch plywood. It's been nailed in with a finish nailer, and it will be screwed in as soon as I make sure that the rest of the design is good to go and get the other half of it nailed on the top half. So right up here is the door entry. I redid the top of the door. I added a header to it, and that basically consists of two 2x4s on edge with a slice of 1/2 inch plywood inside, in between those two 2x4s. And I screwed that in with wood screws at multiple places, 5 places, 2 screws apiece, on the 2x4 that goes over the door, so that will give that complete shear strength. And I won't have to worry about sagging frame above the door and not being able to open the door. So this is the entry room, and this is a porch area. Inside the entry room, we were going to have the loft right above this, but we've run into a couple of space issues with the loft being there. So the loft will likely now be over this side of the house. That will be the shower in that corner, the composting toilet in that corner, and below this window will be the kitchen sink. There will be a separating wall between the bathroom area and the kitchen area. And below this window will be some sort of awesome little oven stovetop propane powered device. And there will be cabinets that will come right up to this wall, and that's 24 inches deep right there with the 1/8 inch thickness of the wall material we'll be using. So that will be cabinets from the edge of the bathroom over here to this wall, which will be the front door opening wall. And then on this side, we're going to have cabinets that start right at the edge of the dividing wall for the bathroom, and they will come over, and once we hit this next level right there, the cabinets will come this way to form an L shape and come out a little bit. And we might do some creative IKEA pull-out trash bin or top-loading fridge. And then we're gonna have some storage space here. So this will be sort of a closet for clothing, and also a little baby nook in case we decide to get busy enough to have a baby sometime soon. And over here, this will be the relaxation room, the sun room, whatever you want to call it. There will be 3 48x24 windows. And as you can see here, and you might have seen on the other windows, I've redone the headers on them. That header is a little bit overkill, which is interesting because that's a non-load bearing wall, but I just didn't feel like taking that bottom 2x4 out. But these headers, if you want to take a look, consist of the same 2 2x4s with some 1/2 inch plywood sandwiched in between. And they are nailed together with 15 nails on each side, finish nails, and then screwed into the side of the frame right here on each side. And then I cut these cripple studs to fit once I redid the headers. So heavy duty headers, and over here this will likely, I might put some storage, a shelf up in that area, and I might even raise the walls a little bit more on top of this top plate here so that we can have some more storage space all around this, or maybe display some pictures or something like that. But this room is going to be great for sun because of the huge windows that we'll have here. There'll be awning windows, and they have already arrived, but the door hasn't arrived yet, and we bought them all from the same place, so I'm waiting to have them delivered until the door gets here. So that is the tiny house. You can see the header once more for the door, and this is the full opening of a door that'll have 2 side lights and 1 door with a full light glass in it. So that's what we've got so far. And the one thing that I will need to do is, you can see over on the window side of the tiny house, I did wood screws here throughout the entire thing, and they are amazing, and I did not learn about them until about after I got finished with the door frame. So over here on this side, you'll see that there are drywall screws everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through. I've removed almost all the drywall screws around the window openings and replaced those with wood screws. You can see those in here. And they really stick a lot better and pull the wood together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a few of those through the ground, through the floor, the bottom plates, to make sure that this thing stays down really well, which the weight of it should take care of most of that. And I'll probably also put a couple of L brackets on the main studs themselves, and then screw those with 3-inch wood screws down into the subfloor. So that's what I've got for now, and I hope you enjoyed this mini tour.